So I don't know why insult has not become a norm in this country. People will just come online, grab their phones, come online and start showing tantrums. They can't share their opinion, their candid opinion, without insulting someone. I don't know why. It has not become a norm. It has not become a norm. Like, people don't respect anymore. People will just grab their phones, and it's very crazy, bro. It's very crazy. I'm very opinionated. Like, I love sharing opinions on social issues, things that are not right in my own opinion. Yeah, but I always try to be diplomatic. I always try to be diplomatic, in some of my utterances, because at least these people are our leaders. Whether they are doing the bad thing or not, they are still our leaders, and we have the right, because we are living in a, democratic dispensation, and we all have the right to, the fact that we are enjoying freedom of speech doesn't mean you should, come out and be abusing people. Like, it doesn't make sense. They said we should enjoy freedom of speech, not freedom of insult. And we should always remember that it's not all of us that think right. Some people think like, this lady had a song called Rush. Animals in a human form, right? Animals in a human form. We have people, animals living in a, human flesh. You understand? Some of us are very understandable, like we will just let things go, but some people don't have the heart to take insults. Some of them don't have the heart. All these people that you people are learning from, you people on social media are learning from, are not in the country. They are living outside the country. And why do you think they have that courage to, always come out and be insulting our kings and chiefs and, excuse me, and our presidents and, our political leaders? They are not in the country. And that's how come they are afraid of no one. That's how come they are afraid of no one. You can't be walking on the street of Ghana. You can't be walking on the street of Kumasi. You can't be walking on the street of Kumasi and be saying BS about the Asante Hene. Even the people living outside the country, always saying all those kind of BS. Always saying all those kind of BS. Are afraid. These people normally, walking on the streets of, their foreign countries, are even afraid. And that's how come they are not even coming back to the country. And I'm not sure they are coming back to the country. Like, it's very sad whenever I see those people saying a whole lot of BS about our leaders and all those kinds. Look, I'm very opinionated. I share my opinions too. There are people I respect in this country, like Avram bin Moshe Wofayao, the nation uncle. I respect this guy. D boy Junior is in Tamale. I mean, a whole lot of people. I respect a whole lot of social media influencers, a whole lot of bloggers on social media who share their candid opinion without any insults. They are very open. They have strong opinions. Sometimes I don't agree with them, but I love them because they come out with intellectual, like they intellectual opinions. They normally come out with intellectual opinions, and sometimes I don't agree with them, but we learn. In this country, we learn and all those kind of stuffs. And I feel like, the fact that you don't agree with someone, the fact that someone is not coming from your tribe, the fact that someone said BS about your tribe doesn't mean you should involve everybody. The fact that someone said BS about your tribe doesn't mean you should involve everybody. Because personally, me, I'm a Northerner, but I respect every king and chief in the country. I respect everybody equally. In as much as I believe, the Yana is my king, and I respect him with all the, everything. I also respect other, chiefs. You understand? I also respect other kings and chiefs. You understand? Because they are our leaders, whether you like it or not. You may not like what they are doing. You may like what they are doing. But at the end of the day, they are our leaders. They are our leaders. And if you don't respect them, who do you expect? And this guy called Mustafa has been, has met his untimely, Oh, Charlie, this kind of restrictions are really worrying us. He has really met his untimely by, and it's very sad. Like I was very sad when I heard the sudden demise and all those kind of stuff. It's very sad. It's very sad though. But I feel like you know we should be circumspect about our own chances on social media. I don't know where people get that courage from, like to come on social media and say a whole lot of BS about our kings, our kings. I don't know where they normally get the courage. Please forgive me. I'm working here. I'm having divided attention. Yeah, but I just felt like sharing my opinion on this. I think it's a very bad thing for you to have done that. You people could have handed him over to the traditional leaders. You people could have handed him over to the traditional leaders. I understand that you respect your king. Yeah, like when I first saw the video where the guy was saying a whole lot of BS about the command from the Asante Hene and all those kind of stuff, I felt like that was very uncalled for, bro. It was very uncalled, like that was very bad. But you people shouldn't justify the reactions of the people that grabbed him. We shouldn't justify. There's no justification to any crime. There's no justification to any crime. If you go out and come back home and you see someone chopping your wife, or doing the soccer pay with your wife, you don't have the right to buy them. You don't have the right. If someone insults the president, you don't have the right. If someone insults your king, you don't have the right to buy them. Yeah, you have the right to hand them over to whoever. And I think, yeah, the fact that we are practicing democracy, we have our freedom of speech, doesn't mean you should come out and say whatever you want to. It doesn't mean you should come out and say whatever you want to. Because some people don't have the heart to take what you are in to tell them, whether it's the truth or whether it's the truth or the lies. They don't have the heart to take it. You understand? You should be circumspect. You should be calculative of what you spit out. Some people just want to be savages. Some people just want to play the heroes. You are on the land of Kumasi, the Asante. You are on the land of the Ashantis. You were on the land of the Ashantis, and the king is the traditional superior. He is the traditional leader of the whole the whole tribe, and he is the one who passed the law. He passed the rules. I mean the regulations that no one should be seen outside. You are not in you are not in the north. You are in the southern part and I don't know why he was doing that. I don't know what he wanted to prove. I don't know what that guy wanted to prove. In as much as I support what the guys did, I also don't support the actions. I don't support the reactions. I also don't support the actions of the guy. When I first heard the news about his demise, I was very heartbroken. Like it was very heartbroken. It was very crazy to me. It was very crazy to me. Now these people are unidentified. Like we don't know them. We don't know them. They had to wear mask to grab you. And now we don't know, we don't know how to grab them or whatever. It's very sad. And I wish, all these people, everybody could learn from our bro. It's very sad. It's very sad. I think, we all have the right to, share our opinions on issues. We all have the right to share our opinions on issues, but please, we should be very circumspect about how we go about things on social media. We should be very calculative. I'm very opinionated. I love sharing my opinions on sensitive issues. I will share my opinion on sensitive issues, but people will watch it. You have the right to say whatever. You have the right to come out and throw insults and everything. But you yourself will feel like, okay, this guy is also sharing his opinion. As much as I do not agree with, him or whatever, he's sharing his opinion. He is sharing his opinion, and that bro. Anyway, my name is Jimmy Raff. Kindly subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and always stay connected. I'll be back with more fun time, bro.